Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gets My Goat by Rachel Howell. We are doing another horse edition video today. We're back with Amelia. Today we are going to be giving Amelia her second Pneumabort vaccination, and it is a vaccination for upper respiratory infections and some things like that for pregnant mares. They're supposed to be given 5 months gestation, 7 months gestation, and 9 months gestation. So we have that vaccine here. It does need to be kept refrigerated, but I just pulled it out of the fridge, so it should be good. Set that aside. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of pinky. See if I can get it to focus there. There. It doesn't really want to focus, but you're going to have to shake it up because it does kind of separate. So I pulled a little more air into the syringe so I could agitate it a little bit. And you get the air out of the syringe. Okay, so now it pretty much looks the same, just mixed up a little bit better. So you can give injections. It has to go in the muscle. So muscular injections can go in the chest, they can go in the shoulder, or they can go in the rear end. And I like to give them in the rear end just because it's thick muscle there. You know, they have lots of muscle. So I'm going to go ahead and turn her around. Good girl. Back. Okay. Good girl. Oops. A little bit too far, girl. Back. There. Okay. Whoa. Perfect. So what I like to do is I like to easy. So I'm going to give it in the, I believe this is the bicep muscle, the gus something. I know there's a name for this particular muscle, I just can't remember what. So here's my needle, and I probably actually should have gotten an 1.5 inches. This is a 22 3cc syringe, but it's a 22 by 1 inch needle. And she has 2 cc's of stuff in here. So I like to stand, I'm going to actually stand on this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat it like this. Make sure you don't stab your hand. Look where you don't look at your hand when you're doing this. You're going to want to look where you want to poke, which is right about there, right below my hand. So I pat, poke, and then I inject, and that's it. It's really easy. Make sure that you place your cap back on your needle when you're done with it. I'm going to put that back in the bag for now. Good girl. Give a little rub on your hiney. Good girl. Okay. I know. She didn't even care. She didn't even care. She was too busy eating grass. So, that's it for her 7-month vaccination. And now the next vaccination, next time she's going to get it, will be, like I said, 9 months. So that's another 2 months away. So February, the 1st of February is when she'll get them. And then I think you're going to want to vaccinate for some stuff again before they have their babies. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'll actually have to check that out unless you guys know. Probably with the next vaccination. But so what that shot is going to do, like I said, it's going to protect her from like upper respiratory stuff, but more importantly, it's going to protect her baby from respiratory issues, and it will actually get to the placenta and to the baby while they're in utero, which is why you can do it while they're pregnant. So right now we're going to want to keep an eye on her. She's doing good. She's eating. She's growing. She's putting on weight. right now the baby is still going to be, I mean, it's going to be good size because it's a horse, but it's going to still be fairly tiny. It's still early, so like if she were to go into labor and have it right now, it would still probably not make it because it's still too early. But it's getting to the point where it's really going to start growing now. Probably in the next couple months. It's really, because the February shot when we have her is going to be at the beginning of her last trimester. So at that point, it's really going to start growing and putting on some weight and finishing up its developing in the last couple of months before it's born. I'm really hoping for a little boy. I don't mind mares. Mares are great, but I really like geldings. They tend to be really easygoing and really sweet. So I'm really hoping for a little boy. But so that's really all there is to it. That shot you will have to get from your veterinarian. You can't get it over the counter or anything, I don't think, because it is a vaccine. So I do believe you have to have your vet give it to you. But it's not hard. If you're not comfortable giving the injection, your vet will be happy to do that for you as well. But it's super easy. I mean, you just find a good muscle, you poke it, and then you just go ahead and inject it. So keep an eye on them. Make sure that they're not super sore. They shouldn't get sore, but make sure that they're not too sore. Make sure that they don't get sick or anything from it, which they shouldn't. But watch for, as with any vaccine, as with any injection, you're going to want to watch for reactions, fever, listlessness, going off the feed, not acting right, things like that. She didn't have that last time, but you always want to keep an eye on them for that. So, alright, I think we're going to call that good. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And join us again next time. Shout out to Trey and Justin Bell. If you guys haven't heard of the Bell Life YouTube channel, please go and check it out. It's super awesome. Really funny stuff going on there. So, also, feel free to check out my podcast channel, Gets My Goat, the podcast. Should be on Anchor, should be on Spotify, a few things like that. We cover lots of fun stuff that I can't really show you in a video, but I'll discuss some things that have to do with raising goats and raising farm animals in general. So please go ahead and check out the podcast, and we will see you guys next time.